Okay.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming in this morning. So I'm Ron Martin with Ron's Beans. I was a past presenter, so I just want to kind of give you an update on where we are today as an organization and some potential, some needs as we are growing, as Mr. Bach can attest to, which I've been holding this week. So how do we get into coffee roasting? About let's say 2010, I was asked to embark on a little adventure, riding 300 miles a day for 3 days, with the premise of fundraising for the benefit for Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I'm a huge cyclist. I love to exercise, and it was a good challenge. So I said, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I loved the event. I was tired. I was dead to the world, and I was hooked. But I hated fundraising. So I started roasting coffee as an addict for that. And working in the credit union world, I had a lot of contacts with businesses, friends and relatives. So things escalated pretty quickly where I kind of started my business up, roasting part-time while I was at the credit union and fundraising for Make-A-Wish ever since. So fast forward to 2019, even though it's not in there, I jumped into it full time. I opened a little cafe in the Hardings of West Main, November 2019, and then 4 months later, COVID hit. I have a great relationship with Hardings. They let me have my lease. I'm very grateful for. I learned a lot of things in 4 months, and then with the help of the cycling community and friends and relatives, I was able to maintain the business and grow it to what it's at today. So in February, we opened a tasting room in our roastery, which is located on Center Street, about a quarter mile from Walgreens, which is pretty exciting. We have some projects there where we're working on adding a patio, getting some signage, and then eventually getting some additional parking. So we got a lot going on. While we're doing that, we're also doing events throughout the summertime. We're doing a couple farmers markets every week. We do bike events throughout the summer, all the way actually through November, where we're giving back to the community. But the goal is to really grow that roasting area. You know, I want to make it community focused. I want to bring in small businesses and support them and advertise them. I want it to be a good place where we can learn and we can educate about coffee, but we can also educate about other things like Make-A-Wish, some other organizations locally where we're getting impacted with the community. So my growth plan is kind of escalated. I need staff, and I need help. That's the biggest thing. Right now I'm kind of running 24/7, both ends. Specifically, we're actually renovating our website, so we're moving to Shopify. We were on Wix probably about 12 years ago, which was great back then, but it doesn't have the tools I need to really grow on the sales side. So the goal is to finish that website by end of this month and really get some campaigns going to advertise our business. Grow business to business. So right now we do have some customers, some bigger customers. So whether we're doing events, like yesterday we did an event down in Three Rivers for XL Company. It's a pretty sweet event. So we had a coffee bar with some donuts, and I got to learn about their company. They make some car parts. They're getting into the aeronautical realm, if you will. So it was coming to learn about them, and I got a customer for life now. But then also grow retail. You know, we built this place, and it's not my strong point. You know, I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm not. So bringing in someone to help build retail is what I'm looking for. So that might be. Yeah, I went a little quicker because I have like a couple minutes left.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the biggest thing that we want to focus on is we want to focus on coffee. We want to focus on community. We want to focus on our customers. So I'm getting a little emotional here. I was getting some half and half this morning at the Hardings, and they are fundraising for collecting money for suicide prevention. And I had a customer that was in front of me, and they had said that suicide is a choice, and that it's not a choice. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I just asked them to educate themselves a little bit more about suicide. My goal is to support these areas and educate. So please, if you do not know about it or if you don't support it, learn more about it. Suicide is the 11th leading cause of death in the United States. It's growing, and I think a lot of people in here may have known someone who have been impacted by that. So, if you don't know, please learn a little bit more. So,
Okay.
Sorry that ended that, but.